Hi everyone. This is how that card turned out. Keep your eye on the prize. Number 2. The girl was so pretty. I couldn't stand that part of her, part of the color on her face scratched away when I put the glue down. So it's done now. And I did redo part of her face. It changed her expression a little bit. But I think that since this is the one for Michael, dedicated to Michael, I think it's good enough. And this is the next one. The first one of Keep Your Eyes on the Prize. And I finished her shoulders a little bit. It looked like she was out in the middle of the ocean there, kind of hanging around. That worked with the meaning of the card, but it was a little disturbing to me, so I just put her shoulders down. This is the next one that I'm working on, and I have glued down the pieces of collage and the girl's picture. And this is a picture of a girl that unfortunately she was killed in, I think, Chicago last year by some gang members. Anyway, Keep Your Eye on the Prize is a message to young people that, you know, there's hope. I'm hoping and praying that something will happen in our country to end the gun violence. So I'm going ahead and putting the color around on this picture, and I'm just going to have to check it every once in a while to make sure that it is in frame for the camera. And my process of doing these cards is kind of morphing a little bit. It's not quite what Dee Dee Willingham did. It has come to not be so much as creating a little world on the card as it is to be sort of a message of inspiration, at least for these. That doesn't mean that I won't get into my little world somehow. But I need to do it this way for these few. These are 4 more. If you, I'm doing 4 at a time because I have a tendency to get behind. So if I do 4 at a time, then I'll be ahead for a bit before I get behind again. If that makes any sense at all. So I'm just putting this color around and to go along with the background of the collage elements. And I'm sort of wisping it over, and that's the part that is truly like Dee Dee Willingham's. She is kind of sitting on a little fence here. And this story that was written about her in this magazine, I don't know when this picture was taken or if it's really and truly her, but the story is about that little girl that Michelle Obama knew. And that she lived very close to where Michelle Obama used to live before they moved to the White House, I guess. I don't know. Maybe Michelle Obama grew up in this neighborhood where this little girl lived and played and went to the park this one day after school. And that's where she was killed. So this message is to all the children going to parks to play. Keep your eye on the prize, kids. Just do what you need to do. It's very hard to tell kids that when they live in an area that's just riddled with crime. So, kind of a negative thing going on there. So, these cards are, these are the 4 that I've done so far of this type. This one I don't have an image on it yet. This one is the first one I did, Keep Your Eyes on the Prize. And this is the one that I did next. And there's kind of something missing here. Her gaze is toward where the coins are, but I feel like I need to put some sort of lines going up towards the coins. I'm not sure about that. I have to think about that. So I'm just going to have to let this one dry before I do any more to it. And I can dry it with my hair dryer, but not while I'm making a video. And then these cards that I did before, I have them over here on a counter under a book so that they will be flattening out. Oh, here they are over here. These turned out looking like big bananas, and that's fine. I have Africa on my mind, and I can't avoid that right now. In Africa, they have beautiful bananas. Some are huge, like these, and some are those little bitty ones that are so very sweet. And we had bananas absolutely every day. We had fried bananas, we had fresh bananas, we had bananas of all different sorts. And I really enjoyed the food in Africa. It was really good. And so I'm looking at those, and I just can't get it off my mind. So it's coming out in my art, and I can't help it. That's obvious, incredibly obvious, that that's what I'm thinking about. So I'm just going to do some doodling here. I love to doodle anyway. I never thought that I would be good at doodling. but it certainly is very relaxing. And I'm just going to go all around on here. This is the flower one, so I'm not sure what the phrase or the words are going to be. It's the hashtag CAC flower art. I'll just go through and do some doodling for now. Little squiggles, kind of like little spirals. I love the doodling that Cat Hand did on the last mixed media morsels, and the doodling that Nina Rybina did. Her art is incredibly beautiful. I've been watching, I'm doing a shout out now to these people. I've been watching Wendy Mason do her Icad a day. She just works so hard, and I love to see her process and to see how she does her art. It's so much fun to watch everybody. I become so inspired, and wouldn't it be nice if I became that inspired over watching house cleaning videos or organizing videos? I watch them, and in my mind I say, whoa, isn't that nice? And that's about it. There's not too much more that I can say about that. I'll probably go over these little squiggles here with my white pen. I did find my white pen. Yay! I'm finding things now. It's a terrible problem when I clean up and put things away, because then I have no idea where anything is. Since when it's all out and about and around me, I kind of know where things are. Not that that's the greatest way to work, but that is the way I seem to work. So there we go with that. And there's my timer, so I will add some more doodling on these as we go, and kind of as I have time for it. But for now I'm going to go back to this one. I'm going to blow dry it. And please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. I'll talk to you later.